Hello friends, welcome back. It's time for another Lantern Year on BigDenoPlays, Kingdom Death, the people of the stars, the great people of the Red Keep. Let's get amongst it. Lantern Year 22, we've got two showdowns this year. We've got a showdown against the Manhunter and another crack at the Spidercules, level 3. Only one final hunt before this campaign will end. We have a Nemesis showdown next Lantern Year, and then we have our Lantern Year 24 hunt. Not sure who we're going to hunt yet. Tossing up a Lion God, like a high level Lion God, potentially another level 3 Sunstalker, something like that. But we'll wait and see. It's time to quickly run through our survivors. So we're not taking any of our A team out really, just some nuffies. So we've got Daenerys here. She is rocking a crystal skin setup, including the hooked claw knife, which is probably going to be her main source of attack. It's a pretty reasonable weapon. Doria, she's our support piece, wearing the Necromancer's Eye crest crown, just to hopefully manage a little bit about that. And then we have the Mountain, who's going to be our main damage dealer with the Regal Edge, which we have hit 18 wounds on the Regal Edge. So we are, in fact, able to trigger devastating on any attack that he does. And finally, Yara, once again, wielding the bow setup. And we do have the hollow point arrow this time, so that's a possibility that may get used. So we're doing a level 3 Manhunter. Sorry, we're doing a level 4 Manhunter. I'm pretty confident that this guy's relatively easy to beat. Haven't felt a lot of pressure from him for a little while. So yeah, let's see how we go. He's got 2 accuracy, +2 accuracy, as well as his speed and damage buffs. But yeah, he never feels like a massive threat. But yeah. Deno says that super confidently, and yeah. So we've got storytelling, we've got 3 insanity for all survivors, and then we've also got the shrine. Let's do this. So we have added the stakes, and we have added the man traps into his deck. So thick deck, a lot of cards, a lot of opportunities for us to catch a trap or a stake. So let's see how we go. That's there. So yeah, he's got 8 basics and 8 advanced. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I think he's got 10 of these maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 left over. He's always a fun fight though, this guy. You always feel like, yeah, you're fighting against someone rocking around with a gun and just being a crazy guy. I do like this fight. So let's pop that there. He is going to go first. So let's depart. Start of the showdown, each survivor gains monster level, so we gain 4 survival, sure, no worries. 1, 2, 3 insanity, that'll be helpful. You can see the people I've brought here do have insanity, so that's key. And then finally, we've got 1 armor here, 1 armor here, 1 armor here, and 1 armor here. Alright, the Manhunter. We do have a single terrain card as well. So that is here. We get a lion statue. Well, I don't think. There is story events in this. The story events are. The story events the man trap, so I don't think we're going to do too much with it, but it's there. It exists. Glorious. All right. Let's commence this showdown. The Manhunter starts first, always. So let's just run through. Daenerys is move 6, evasion 4. Doria's evasion 7. So we definitely want to keep Doria safe. So we'll just put her back here. She's outside of line of sight. The mountain, yeah, Daenerys will be the one to take the hits if we can manage it. The mountain's not movement 8. And the bow. All right, let's commence. So he starts off by doing a full stride. So he's going to go to here. That archives this destructible terrain. Something I didn't do last hunt. He's +2 speed on this attack, which means it is a speed 3 attack. The accuracy is 4+, which means it is going to hit on a 2+, thanks to his accuracy buff. And then the 4 evasion is going to take that back to a 6+. So that's one hit. It's going to suffer bash, so I think we will spend a survival to dodge that. Yep. So that's the end of Tombstone. We draw his first AI card. Endless Barrage. Random threat in field of view. So the only person in field of view is these two. I'm going to turn this off now because I'm not an idiot. There you go. These two. So we'll do 1 to 5, 6 to 10. So it is her. Perfect. Full move the monster towards the target. Yucky. Yucky, yucky, yucky. We can't block this. Daenerys will spend a survival to use Frozen Star. So it's -2 accuracy. And this flow opportunity. Yeah, let's do a surge with Doria. So she's going to spend a survival to surge. Does she gain that survival back from the Rawhide set? She does. So we're going to use the Circlet, the Necromancer's Eye. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just to see if it's worth trying to surge. We've got 2 stakes. Cancel the next reaction. Reflex. Probably not worth. Yeah, I think we'll actually do this. Just going to clear those out. Okay. See, we're not going to surge. Doria's done. She's done her surge. Daenerys has done her dodge. No one else is going to do anything. So, perform gun action. So it's gaining +2 speed, which means we've got a total of 5 speed. The -2 accuracy cancels out the +2 accuracy. So that means we are looking at 6s to hit. Do we want to surge and beacon shield it? No, not for the moment. That's unfortunate. Alright, only one hit there. So one more roll. One more roll. That's it. So what do we got? 7. Yucky. I wish I did beacon shield. Alright, well, these are 4 damage apiece. So these go 2 on the boot. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Unfortunately, we had 5 and 1 and 1, 7. So we've got 2 more. Head and body. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the end of his AI card. Alright. We know there's 2 traps on top. We're going to do Daenerys. She's going to swing. She's hitting on a 2+ with the hooked claw knife. It's a perfect hit, which doesn't do anything, I don't think. Oh no, it does. She ignores first strike. On a perfect hit, your first wound attempt of the attack automatically succeeds. 1, 2, 3. And inflicts a critical wound. Oh, I forgot Fated Blow. I forgot the stupid Suppressed Shadow. The Frozen Star. What a doofus. Alright, so that does a critical wound with the hooked claw knife. And wonder if we can use Fated Blow on that. We won't use Fated Blow on that. So we gain a red vial strange resource, which is super cool. I'm actually going to grab that out because we may end up using that. Let's see what happens. Let's see what comes of this. Red vial. Yeah, the red vial's pretty good. It's just free bandages, basically. And we were able to do that because we ignore first strike. So that one's done. We're then going to do these 2. So she needs to roll a 4+ to succeed. I'm a bit annoyed about that Frozen Star that I forgot now. 4+ to succeed at dodging this, because she is evasion 4. So that's a successful dodge. And then this one, that's a failed dodge. So she suffers bash, bleed 1, and 4 damage to a random hit location. Let's hope she doesn't roll the head. The hands, 1, 2, 3, 4. But we archive both of those cards. She is knocked down. We'll spend a survival with who can encourage. Doria will spend a survival to encourage. She doesn't have leader. Does she get the survival back? She doesn't. So it's still in her act. So she could potentially move. She's not going to for the moment. Yep. So that's the end of her turn. Let's do... Just mark that encourage. Let's do Yara. She's going to shoot the Inkblood bow. She hits on a 7. But she can reroll thanks to bow specialist. 1 hit. So it's the knotted back. So, oh, I forgot to give everyone a luck token too, because of the departing this lantern year. Did I just give you a permanent luck? Yeah. Alright, very good. So everyone's got a permanent luck. Well, not a permanent one. Okay, so Yara, the Inkblood bow is deadly, which means she crits on a 9. 8, 7, 6, thanks to her luck, to crit this location. That's a crit anyway. She doesn't have Fated Blow. So, yep. 1 wound from Yara. She gains a bow proficiency point. Gains a red vial. So at this point, we're going to take Yara's turn. Sorry, Doria's turn. She's going to stay where she is, and she's going to use the circlet. Necromancer's Eye, I should say. Oh, okay, so Manhunter gains -2 accuracy and +1 damage tokens. We wouldn't mind critting that. There's the death blow. Okay. Don't like our chances of getting the death blow, so we may not worry about it, but let's do the mountain. So he's going to dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into the rear, and he's going to swing with the Regal Edge. He hits on 2+. 2 hits. We know it's this one. And we know it's this one. Now he's critting on a 10 normally, goes down to an 8 thanks to the Regal Edge. And he is devastating on these attacks. He's also got +1 accuracy, +1 strength, and +1 speed with the Regal Edge. So I will do this one first. So critting on an 8, and we'll worry about what he rolls if he wounds. 7 + 9, it's a lot. It's definitely a wound. So if he's adjacent, he needs to spend 4 survival. So he will spend 4 survival maybe. Or he suffers a severe head injury with +3 to the result. Yeah, he's going to spend 4 survival. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. So that's a devastating wound. 1, 2. And then he'll hit this one. That's a wound. It's a devastating wound. He is going to suffer the severe arm injury with +2 to the result. Nothing's stopping him from doing that. So that's an 11. I imagine that's knocked down. On the arms. Yep. Knocked down. So that's those 2 done. He is going to get encouraged by Yara to stand up, and he will then use Sweet Battle to surge. Courage, surge, to have another crack with his Regal Edge. It's another 2 hits. Perfect hit. Do anything? I don't think so for him. No. Yep. So we know it's the Grimacing Jaw and the Death Blow. So he is critting on an 8. That's a crit. So he gains -2 accuracy. So we lose those 2 -2 accuracy tokens. But he gains a +1 damage. Boom. 2 more devastating wounds. This one, there's no critical location, but that's a wound because he's 2 strength from the Regal Edge, 9 strength base, +3 is 12. Plus he's got sharp for the extra 1 point. It's -2 toughness as well. Great. 1, 2. Don't think I did that. I'm going to actually check that just in case. I did already take them. I'm glad I checked. Cool. So that's just about the end of our turn. We've done our sweet battles. We've done We may just do a surge with Yara and fling the hollow point arrow. It's hitting on a 6+. Yep, so that's a hit. What do we get? Ah, the man trap. No, the death pit. We've fallen into the death pit with Yara. It's not good. Yara, you were merely born in the darkness. I was molded by it. What are you doing? You may spend 4 survival to avoid the trap. She could get Shattered Jaw and Eternal Will, which sounds awesome. Ichnophobia doesn't concern me. Because she is using a bow. 3 severe body injuries and bash seems terrible. But it's only a 1 in 2 chance. She doesn't have the reroll. We will spend the 4 survival. She's knocked down. Man trap gone. Girlfriend's just texting me. Knocked down. All right. We haven't surged with Daenerys yet. So I think we will. What will we use though? The shield to put up 2 block. Yeah, we're just going to put up 2 block from the shield. I just think that's safest thing. All right, cool. That's the end of our turn. The death pit. Here was the page. It's bad times. Fall in the pit. We'll probably do it later on. We're not going to worry about getting up with Yara yet, so we're going to do the tombstone to begin with. So it's a 2-speed attack. It's hitting on an 8+ now, thanks to those -2 evasion tokens. Oh, I think I had to archive that card. Did I archive that card? I didn't. The Grimacing Jaw. Cool. Yeah, so these are hitting on an 8+. So that's 1 hit, and that is blocked with the Beacon Shield's block. So we're down to 1 block on the Beacon Shield. And we do not suffer the knockdown effect. So we're then going to draw an AI card. And it's a Piercing Blow. Ooh. Oh, that is a wild card. I'm okay with it because she's got evasion shit tons. But yeah, that's a wild card. Alright. Furthest threat not in field of view. It's quite clearly Doria. So archive all terrain, blocking line of sight to the target. That's a fucking mad card. That's awesome. I love that. I love that so much. Perform gun action. This attack gains +2 damage. Well, the gun action is going to be 7 damage a swing. Yucky. However, it's only speed 3 and it is hitting on a 9. She's yet to use... Oh, she can't use survival. Doria, do you have a shield? She doesn't even have a shield. No. Alright. She's got to cop it. Oh, 1 hit. That's bad. Come on, Doria. So that 1 hit is going to hit Doria on the body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then she suffers a severe injury. She may actually use... we'll see what the roll result is first of all. It's a 3. Gain 2 bleeding tokens. I accept. I accept your challenge. She's doomed. She can't do anything about it. Anyway. The blast leaves a painful ringing in the ears. All non-deaf survivors within 4 spaces of the manhunter suffer brain damage. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel like I should have done that last turn as well for Daenerys. 1, 2, 3, 4 from the Endless Barrage. And I also should have done it on Yara, 1, 2, 3, 4. But no one else. Cool. Standing up. What? She's going to go first. She's going to move to here and use the Necromancer's Eye. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another man trap. The old death pit. What do we got here? Manhunter stumbles. Ooh. So I'm gonna do this. So let's go with Yara. She's gonna dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And she's actually gonna shoot from there with the bow. Rerolls thanks to bow specialist. 1 hit. It's a perfect hit, doesn't do anything. So this reflex action is going to trigger, or it would trigger, but it's not going to trigger because she's outside of 4 spaces. So critting on a 6. It's a fail. Cool. So let's do the mountain. He's going to take his regal edge swings. Oh, it's next turn. Dory is done. Done. Plus use the dash. Yep, so the mountain, regal edge. 1 hit. Critting on an 8. It's not a crit, but it's definitely a wound thanks to sharp. Devastating. 1, 2. Thank you. So we ignore that failure. And then he's going to... yeah, he'll stand where he is. He's fine. We're going to do Daenerys. She's going to swing the hooked claw knife. See if she can get another perfect hit. Come on, Daenerys. Oh, no. Accuracy 3, hitting on a 3+. That's 2 hits. Boomed. And boom. Let's see if she can dodge this one thanks to her evasion. She can. And you know what? She's going to go into the man trap. Why not? Get into the death pit, Daenerys. Get in there. Death pit. What are you doing, Dano? Don't be an idiot. Into the death pit. She's got ichnophobia. Actually, ichnophobia is bad for her. Ichnophobia is you can't use weapons. Dismembered. We can actually do this, but I don't think it's going to matter. These are going to be gone in a second. Oh, the legendary. That goes on top. Thank you. She'll spend 4 survival and be knocked down. All right. So we'll spend a surge with Doria. Does she get her survival back? She does. So we're going to again use this. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to see a trap. We're going to do that. Oh, might see if we can get his hat. I'd like to get his hat. Sweet battle from the mountain. Allows him to do that for free. Regal Edge. 2 hits. We get this gritty visage. And we get this gritty boot. So he has sword specialist and sword mastery. He needs to get an 8 to crit this location. Oh, it's not. Was that an 8? Oh, it wasn't. Anyway, it's still a wound. So that does 2 wounds thanks to the devastating 1. If adjacent, the attacker suffers a severe injury with a +1 to the roll on the body. The severe injury roll on the body is a +1 to the roll. Gaping chest wound. I think he's going to be okay. Boom. So that's that one done. Now we're going to swing on this one. That's a fail to wound. Oh. Boo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boo. Well, we got rid of that legendary card anyway, so that's alright. Do we want to stand Daenerys up? No, the trap's in play. So that's the end of our turn. We will do Tombstone. Attack the beginning. Full move the Manhunter towards the closest threat and turn to face it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It can be either of our choices. I just think the best option here is to take it on Yara, because she's got plenty of armor. So, and the follow-up attack is the concern. That's archived. 3 speed, hitting on 6+. 2 hits. Where do those 2 hits go? The waist and the legs. These hits are worth 6 damage apiece. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And she is knocked down. Monster AI card. Win, cowards. All survivors stand and full move towards the Manhunter. Oh my god. Stand up, stand up, stand up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Already there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. Then each survivor not adjacent to the Manhunter is knocked down and suffers 4 brain damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Plus a brain trauma roll. It's a 7. Which I believe is a lunacy. Gain a random disorder and 1d5 insanity. The 1d5 insanity gets a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the random disorder is going to replace one of these. I definitely think we're going to replace emotionless maybe, or superstitious. Shan't be replacing quixotic. Oh, good. Can I have 2 quixotics, please? Don't know what happens in that instance, but I'm going to assume you can't get it again. Turn to face the most adjacent threats. Perform Tombstone. Already facing them. Already facing them. Yara is going to spend a survival to surge. That surge is going to be to put up a block. That is 2 hits. One of those is blocked. She'll spend a survival to dodge. The Tombstone is done. The Ween Cowards is done. Everyone stands up thanks to Fist and Tooth proficiency. We're going to start with Doria. She's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's going to look in the hit location deck. We're going to move that trappy boy down. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's another man trap. Cool. All right, we're going to do Yara. Going to shoot the bow. See if we can get a crit. 1 hit, reroll thanks to bow specialist. 2 hits, it's a perfect hit. For Yara, you got anything for perfect hits, Yara? Gain an insanity. Good job, Yara. 1, 2. Oh, what a surprise. It's these 2. We're going to try and shoot the Manhunter's hat off on a 6. Come on. Pew! It's impervious, but we get his hat and a leather. Yeah. That's what you get. That's what you get, you doofus. I just shot your hat off. And on this one, it's also a crit. So that's 1 wound. She gains a luck token. Don't think that's hugely relevant at this point. Yara's turn done. Doria's going to spend a survival to surge. Does she get a... She doesn't. Surge. And we're going to, again, drop this trap down. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to go like this. We're going to walk in with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Mountain. 2 hits, double 8s. Boom on Rippling Abs. Boom. We'll just do this one first. Can we crit? That is actually a crit. We put the Mangled Groin on top of the hit location deck. Oh no, we're not even going to get to do it. Oh, that's a shame. But that's 2 wounds. And we're going to finish him off with the Rippling Abs. Hopefully get another crits. It's not a crit. It is 2 wounds thanks to Devastating. That guy can sit down. You just got pumped. You just got pumped! Yeah! Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Yeah, as I said, Sword Oath with Devastating 1 on a speed 2 or 3 weapon that's sharp, that's strength 6. It's just ludicrous. Like, it's worth investing the time into Sword Oath when you've got a really good quality sword, and even just a scrap sword. When you can get Deadly on it, it's worth it. Deadly, Luck Charm. It's just a matter of investing the time into it. So we've got a red vial. I don't think we're going to need it that much. I don't know much. Ooh. But I know I love killing manhunters. And that may be all I need to know. Yara got her weapon proficiency point. She's the only person we were worried about. Daenerys not chasing a dagger, so let's manage survivors. Everyone gains 1 hunt XP. Daenerys achieves age 3. We'll return from the showdown. The Mountain, he can continue hunting because he is ageless. Boom, thank you. Boom. What we're going to do is we're just going to grab the same 4 survivors. Doria, the Mountain, Yara, and Daenerys for our hunt against the Spidicules. Let's do the age rolls for Daenerys. What do we get? We get the Death Pact. Each survivor may gain the fighting art of their choice. We have Innovated Saga. So on a 3+, we lose a disorder of our choice and gain the Quixotic Disorder. That is a 3+. So Daenerys, she's going to lose a disorder of her choice. She's going to lose Emotionless. Doria, she has no disorders. The Mountain, he's going to lose Seizures. And Yara has no disorders. So we are going to gain Quixotic. Boom, and gain a permanent strength. Boom. The Mountain, gain a permanent strength. Don't worry about that gaping chest wound, mate. You'll be fine. Gain Quixotic. Sure. Doria, gain Quixotic. Gain a permanent strength. And Daenerys, gain a permanent strength and gain Quixotic. Haven't even chosen their fighting arts yet. Cool. And we gain the Death Pact reg here. The Death Pact's not much chop. I'm not even going to bother getting it out. It's just a gun that you can only fire once in the entire campaign. It's a bit shitty. I don't think it's very good for a. It's a founding stone. It's just a dead set founding stone. He's a bit of a weak fight on the whole. I think. I mean, you can face off against him when he's challenging at some levels. I think the level 3s may be a little more challenging, but yeah, we're just too well equipped at this point for him to pose much of a threat. He does have some crazy cards that can cause some problems. He's got some run and gun cards. When you're doomed, it's pretty bad. I may have actually spent a survival then when I was doomed. I forgot run and gun is doomed. Anyway, all is well. Let's break and see if we can pick our fighting arts. Stand by. All right, I've chosen our fighting arts, which we gained from defeating the Manhunter. We have Timeless Eye on Daenerys, replacing Fated Blow, which triggers Suppressed Shadow easier. Doria, and we've given her Seasoned Hunter. I just want to try and get some extra courage, understanding, however we can. The Mountain's going to take Harvestman just so he can trundle around. He doesn't have tiny arachnophobia, so he's fine. And Strategist for Yara, so she can stand on that stone face like a boss. We're going to hunt ourselves a little spider. I think we can take a level 3 comfortably here with the Mountain. Didn't do the age roll. I'll do that just now for Daenerys, I think it was. 12, I think it's gain a random fighting art, so I would have done that first before I did that, so she can choose Timeless Eye. Here we go. So let's just depart with our survivors. Depart. Departing survivors with the Constellation, game 1 survival. I don't need to do any more sky fishing. Don't need to do... I've got the... No, I didn't bring a lantern. So we're just going to do reverberating sonorous rest just after the overwhelming darkness. So we'll start on Daenerys. She's got a constellation, so she gains an extra survival when she departs. And at the start of the showdown, everyone's going to get 3 survival if we need it. Let us commence with Daenerys. Boom. Bad vibrations. The odd result is move the Spidercules 1 space back on the hunt board. What? He's there. Outstanding. Good work. Good work all. Doria on the next hunt event. It is. Boom. Cave in. Oh no. Someone suffers a concussion. Wearing heavy gear. The only person wearing heavy gear is Yara. She suffers a concussion. She's having a rough time, isn't she? She gains a random disorder and 1 bleeding token. The random disorder that she gains... Get quixotic again. Highest courage. We're going to get someone to go under the Crystal Lake. Unfortunately... Oh, superstitious. Yara, have you got any other gear? Oh, the Inkblood bow. No. She can't shoot the bow. No. Well, that's bad. Bad, bad, bad. Highest courage is unfortunately the Mountain. He's going to do the cave in. He doesn't have anything to help him. A 4 on the cave in. It's not Crystal Skin. Gain a random disorder and 3 insanity. 1, 2, 3. The random disorder that he gains I reckon we're 1,000,000 to 1 that we will gain tiny arachnophobia. Secretive. Fine. Fine. Cool. Well, it is the mountain's turn to do this location. 93. Submit. No pictographs. Boo. Final event is Yara. Oh, sorry, not the final event, but this one. 11. Okay, so good news. Yara gains 1 courage and 1 understanding because of the fighting art from Doria, which is good. Although this hunt event's bad, I think. Monster droppings. Do you want to eat them? Yara? She is a necromancer. She's pretty crazy. Eat the monster droppings. Oh, consume them. She's a scat man. She's a scat man. Yara. I was hoping we'd get a disorder. Outstanding. We're back to the start. Daenerys. She's going back to the start. A meat puppet. Oof. I don't think we need to worry about what's her understanding? She's 7, so she just needs. I mean, we can get an additional space. I don't think you can ever skip the forest gate space. So let's just roll a random hunt event. 49. Pus fields. We shall rush. No, we'll carefully tread through the pus fields. Roll again on the hunt event table. 92. Oh, I have a feeling I know what this one is, and I think it's a positive one. It's not. Each survivor suffers 1 brain event damage and gain a founding stone. I'm just going to do, everyone's got 3 understanding, so everyone just gains 1d10. I don't really need a founding stone at this point. Daenerys, 1d10 insanity. Get yourself 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Doria, get yourself 3. 1, 2, 3. The mountain gets 0. And Yara gets 1. Good. Good. It's time to enter the forest gate. This one's with Doria, so we roll. Test your gate. We're just going to take a -1 strength token on Doria, Daenerys, and the mountain, because we're about to lose all of those -1 strength tokens thanks to Song of the Brave. And we're also going to gain 1 from Quixotic. 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 All survivors gain 1d5 insanity and 1 understanding. Daenerys. 8 is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus an understanding. Doria. 1. Plus an understanding. The mountain. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus an understanding. He's fine. And Yara. Oh, missed that. 3 is 2. Insanity. 1, 2. Plus an understanding. Boom. Welcome to the Forest Gate. Tremendous. So we're going to do Sonorous Rest now. What do we want, actually? Literally, we don't have anything that we need to remove. I think, actually, that's not true. Yara got a bleeding token. Is that right? Yep. So we'll do Sonorous Rest. We're going to take Survival. 1, 2, plus Survival elsewhere. I'm not worried about it. She's going to lose that. And then we're going to do the really cool storytelling event. We put on a play with Shadow Puppet. 7. Test your gate. Test your gate. Each survivor gains 1 courage or 1 understanding. We will take a courage on Doria because we're desperate for courage on her. Boom. What do we want to take here? Daenerys will take the understanding. She's going to take White Secrets. And Yara's going to take White Secrets. Boom. Here we go. A couple of White Secrets coming up. Sonorous Rest. Alright, Yara with her White Secrets. She's going to roll a 1. Sweet ageless battle. Ageless is cool. Maybe we'll go Hunter Phoenix. Ageless. And she suffers the lunacy brain trauma, which gives her 1d5 insanity, which is 5. She gets herself a random disorder, which is good because we're only 1 disorder away from clearing our superstitious. As long as she doesn't draw Quixotic or one of those ones. Arithmophilia. Oh, that's bad too. What does she gain for her movement? 1. Well, it's lucky you're a strategist, Yara. Oh, it's lucky you can camp yourself on that stone face and never move again. As long as we can clear off your other disorder. Daenerys, she's going to clear a disorder, or she's going to gain a disorder. 1d5 insanity. 1. Gain a disorder. I'm just going to draw it out of the pile. She gets Fear of the Dark. It seems fine. It seems fine. I don't think she was going on a hunt anyway. And what does she roll on her roll? She gets a 7, which is Story of the Survivor. Quixotic and Peerless. Okay, so Peerless. Peerless is actually pretty good. I've really got to remember it. When I gave Yara Ageless, did she gain her 1 accuracy and 1 strength? She did not. Because that has made her a Reaper. A Reaper! Do you know, I just desperately want her to be able to eat her own. She's a Reaper. Psychovore, you may eat an adjacent survivor's disorder. Come on, eat your own, you dickhead. Come on! Alright, well, we'll just try and get her 1 more disorder. Oh, that's right, she sees... Oh, yeah, she gets to see the truth. She gets to look at the skies. Okay, here we go. It could be on here. The faces in the sky. Because she can either remove... Yes. Yes. Oh, but she gains Vestophobia. Which means we'd archive that Lantern Cuirass. I think we can probably cop that, you know. That's actually a tough call. I just remembered I've got the Manhunter's hat. I'm actually going to put that on right now because it's a cool hat. Okay, this is a tricky call. If I clear off all of her disorders, she's no longer got arithmophilia and she's no longer got superstitious. The Lantern Cuirass I can remake. Yeah, if I clear her death and her destroyed genitals and her concussion, she gains that. No, we're going to do this. We're going to do remove quixotic, remove suspicious, remove arithmophilia. 1, 2, 3, 4. And she's going to gain the shattered jaw, severe head injury. She gains her a bleed token. She has been pretty badly beat up. But she's still kicking. All right, that was a fun and eventful thing. It's all happening. Here we are, back at the hunt. Whose hunt event? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So this is the Mountains hunt event. $97. Boom. Oh, yes. Start the showdown immediately if you roll an 8+. Oh. Yes! Yes! Ambush the monster! Oh, we are on a hot streak today. Alright, the showdown with the Spidey Coolies. I can't believe we got... Yeah, that's so good. Yara's turned into a friggin' Reaper. I didn't expect that to happen. Doria is only 2 courage away from becoming a Reaper as well, which would be awesome. Whose stuff does she want to eat? Daenerys has got Fear of the Dark. We're going to eat Daenerys' Fear of the Dark. Alright. We get to start with a giant stone face on the board, thanks to my good friend, the strategist. Giant stone face, egg sacs. 2 random terrain cards. Place the monster in the center of the board. Place survivors along one board edge. Acanthus, irrelevant. Bug patch, irrelevant. Don't think we're in much danger in this hunt phase, friends, but let's not count those chickens. Alright, we need to start with Yara here. She's a psychovore, so she needs to eat here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thingy, perfect. 1, 2, perfect. 6 there. This is what we're looking at here. So we've got these 2 here. Here. Oh, Doria, you're going to be our evasion tank, Doria. You're just going to trundle around. Hopefully picking up silk. Okay. When we reach the showdown, we all gain 3 survival. And let's get some cards. Alright, so I'll just check that the legs are separated reasonably well. Fine, alright. Boom, sit there. Great. So we've got 10,000 teeth. So all spider attacks have bleed. Necrotoxins, the little idiots, start with bleed. Pulverize. Okay, so there is 12 basics. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are 7 advanced. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 2 legendary. It is a full boat. Here we go. Okay, so we've got these 2 survivors in place there. So what we're looking to do is harvest as much silk as we can. So we're gonna try and harvest all of these web silks, which is gonna put a lot of spiderlings on the board, but I think we're gonna be okay. All right, so we're actually ambushing the monster, so we are gonna go first. So here's what we're gonna do. Let me just check to make sure I haven't missed anything. Good. Doria. Yeah, sorry, that's true. I actually get this again because they've departed again. And she's actually got 1, 2, 3, plus that one. Great. Ageless, Psychovore, Secretive, Ageless, Sweet Battle, fine. Doria, Unbreakable, Season Hunter, Quixotic, fine. And Frozen Star, that's what we want to see. Okay, here we go. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to start with Daenerys. No, we're going to start with Yara. So she's actually going to use Psychovore on Daenerys. And we're going to eat this Fear of the Dark. Boom. And she's going to spend a survival to do a dash. And a surge to stand up on here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And she can stand up on here. So she's going to stand right there. So we're then going to go with dash and surge. We're going to go with, we'll do the mountains. He's just going to go 1, 2 to here. Are those impassable? No, he's going to go to here. And he's going to harvest the egg sac that he's standing in front of. So we gain web silk, and then we replace the tile with a spiderling, and we gain a 1. He's knocked down. No problems. We're going to encourage him to stand up with Doria. Does she gain her survival back for the encourage? She does. I'm just going to grab out my silk fish thing. Web silk. We need plenty of silk, Deno. There's 1. And then he's going to harvest the next one. He rolls a 9. So that time it is the spiderling is a disgusting mess. So he gains 2 insanity. Here and here. Fantastic. Okay, so then we're going to grab another web silk because we just harvested 2. Boom, boom. Perfection. We will do Doria, 1, 2, 3, and she will harvest the silk in front of her. A 6 is, she gains the priority target token, but we also gain a silk. Boom. There's a spiderling. Boom. She's got the priority target token. That's fine. She's evasion 1,000,000. And she will spend a survival to surge. Does she gain a survival back? She does. And with her surge, she's going to look at this hit location deck. 1, 2, 3, 4. Legs, legs, legs. Great. So we're gonna take. So that's Doria's turn done. The Mountain's turn done. Yara's gonna take her shot. The Mountain's definitely surged. So Yara's shooting the Inkblood bow. She's got specialization. She's got 4 accuracy now, so she hits on 3s. That's 2 hits. No perfect hits, so she doesn't gain an insanity. Put those back. We know it's this and this. For what it's worth, her range is 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So she's easily in range. And she's strength 9 plus the 8 from the bow, 17. This guy is toughness 12. So that's a wound. And that's a wound. It's a proficiency point. 2 legs down. Daenerys is going to have her turn. She's going to move. She's speed 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then she'll attack that guy there using the hooked claw knife. Actually, what's she got now? She's got... Yep, she'll just use a hooked claw knife. That's accuracy 3, 6, 3 plus 2 hits. It's wounding on 2s. Dead little spider. She's then going to dash and surge. The dash is going to put her here. And she'll surge again with the hooked claw knife. That's 2 perfect hits. The 2 is not a hit, so she's going to gain 2 hits. It automatically does a wound. Doesn't would do a crit from suppressed shadow, but there is no critical hit location. So what we're going to do is this one, and that does a wound. Oh, I should have actually done 1, 2, 3 wounds so far. 2 from the bow. And then this one, we're 2 plus to wound. It's a wound. 3 legs down. It's the end of our turn. Everyone's acted. It's on to the next turn. Start of the monster turn, perform spawn. No, we'll actually go here. So at this point, we do the monster AI card. Let's hope for another mood to get rid of that bleed. Oh, Devour Offspring. So he full moves towards the nearest spider. If the monster ends his movement next to or adjacent, he's going to heal 3 wounds. He eats that little spider and he heals 1, 2, 3 wounds. Boom. Full move the Spidercules away from all threats. He's speed 13. So he's disappearing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. And that's it. Spider turn. He's going to attack Doria. 3 speed. 1 lantern 10. Doria's going to dodge. Does she get a survival back? She doesn't. That's the end of the monster turn. The Mountain, he's going to move to here. That is gone. And he's going to attack that little doofus. That's a dead little doofus, I'm pretty sure. Accuracy 1, 1, yep, 2 hits. Dead little doofus, boom. Then he's going to surge using Sweet Battle, to open up one of those little things beside him. Woot. And he gets a web silk and he is knocked down. And there's a spider there. Hello. We gain another silk. Great. She's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, she's going to go to there and hit him with the hooked claw knife. Go to there. Hits, does an automatic wound. He's dead. Perfect. Done. Done. We'll do Doria's turn. She's going to use this. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a critical wound location, so we'll put that on top. And then she will move to here and she will spend a survival. Does she gain that survival back? She doesn't, to do a surge. That will pick up there. Done. What happens to that little spiderling? He's dead. Another web silk. Alright, well, we'll just go here with a move and put up a block, I suppose. End of our turn, Monsters AI card. He does a spawn. He gets the birthing hour. How many little idiots are there? Alright, so the closest threat in facing and in range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Can't get in range. Let me just double check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep, one short. Okay, so he actually does a spin. So spin is place the Spidicules in the center of the showdown board. Boot. It gains +2 evasion. All survivors suffer 3 brain damage. 1, 2, 3. Don't think we've got any insanity issues to worry about. Great. That AI card is done. And now that little dude will attack Daenerys. She's evasion 4. He needs 8. That's no hits. Okay. Geez, we're going really well here. We're doing pretty much everything we wanted. Is there any silk to be gained? There's not any silk to be gained from the nest. Alright, well let's go here. Stands up. 1, 2 to here. And she's going to swing on the Spidicules with the hooked claw knife. That's 1 perfect hit and 1 4, which is also a hit. He's got -2 evasion, sorry. So that is 4 plus 3, 6 plus 3 plus 5 plus. It's not a hit, so it's just 1 hit. It does an automatic wound that's a critical. She will spend a survival to surge. And she will swing with the hook claw knife again. 2 hits, no perfect hits, which is annoying, which is what I was going for. We'll do this one. That's a wound. Boom. Perform spawn, then full move all spiderlings towards the attacker and or melee attacks not made with this weapon. Here we go. Boom, boom. He's going to move to here. Do the web silk. And what does he get? He gets a 2. He's knocked down. We get another silk. Fall over. There's a spider. We'll stand him up. Using an encourage from Doria. Does she gain her survival back? She does. The mountain's turn's done. Her turn's done. He stood up. He's now just going to swing on that little spiderling in front of him. 2 hits. That's a wound. We're going to shoot the bow at the spider. 2 hits. Let's hope there's no trap actually. End all attacks not made with melee weapons. It's not a melee attack. Perform spawn and full move all spiderlings. No. Great. So we're going to do this one here first. That's a wound. It's not a crit. Boom. Do we have Fated Blow on Yara? No. This one, it's a crit. Spawn. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. -1 damage token. Don't know if I grabbed any wounds there. I'm pretty sure I didn't. 1, 2. I think that's right. Cool, cool, cool. Yara's turn is done. The only person we've got left is Doria. She's just going to go 1, 2 and swing on that guy. She doesn't even have a weapon. Fist and Tooth Doria, is it worth doing? She'll use Champion's Right to make sure that she hits with these Fist and Tooth attacks. She hits twice. She's strength 5. She needs to roll a 6 to wound. Die, little spider. Die. And then she'll spend a survival to surge. Does she gain it back? She does. We're going to do this bad boy again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And do that. Cool. It's the monster turn. He performs spawn. Then he's going to draw his AI card. And he's going to draw hallucinogenic mood. Gaining random disorders seems not great, but it's okay. Performs basic action. The basic action is target the closest threat in facing and in range. That closest threat is Daenerys. He swings on Daenerys. He's speed 4, hitting on a 6+. He hits once. That does 2 damage to her head. 1, 2. She gains a bleed token. And that is definitely it. And now the little spiders go. So we're going to attack Yara with 2 little spiders. Does she want to put up the scrap shield? She's only evasion 2. Nah, we'll just take the little spiders. Some little disorders is Yeah, I don't really want that to happen. So let's do this. We're going to spend a survival to dash with Yara. Let's spend a survival to dash with the mountain. We're going to surge with the mountain and with Daenerys. He's got sweet battle. So dashing with the mountain, surging with sweet battle, dashing with Daenerys and surging with Daenerys, and then surging with Yara. So we're going to do this. Dash. She's speed 6, so she goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's going to swing here. So her swings with the hook claw knife. Perfect hit. That guy dies. Swinging with the hollow point arrow, hitting on a 2+. Hits. Kills on a 2+. Dead. He's going to dash into here. And he's going to swing with the regal edge on the other guy. 2 hits. You can all sit down, little dickheads. Monster turn over. Pumped. Pumped! No disorders for me. Alright, I think it's time to just cut sick on the buffhead. She's going to do her action. 1, 2 to here. She's going to swing. That's 2 perfect hits and another hit. Perfect hit. So, on a perfect hit, your first wound attempt automatically succeeds and inflicts a critical wound. We'll do this persistent injury. He gains a -1 toughness token. It's completely irrelevant. He's wounded on a 2+ from literally everyone. 1. Everyone does have an additional luck, so I'll just see. What does Dagger Mastery do again, or Dagger Specialist? Because I don't actually know. I've never used it. When attacking the dagger, if your wound attempt fails after performing any reactions. Cool. Alright, let's see if we fail. That's an 8. That is a critical wound. So he gains a -1 speed token. Have another wound. And that's a 2. It's a wound. Spidercules plunges to the ground. All adjacent survivors suffer bash and knockback 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perform spawn. Don't know if I took the wound. I think I didn't. Yep. This guy moving in. Actually, before he does that, Doria's going to go. She's just going to use her headband. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, delightful. Regal edge me up. Sweet battler. Two hits. Oh, look. Oh, look. Wounding. That's a wound. Wounding. That's a wound. How many legs down are we, Deno? Cool. And those are actually devastating wounds, I just remembered. Have another 2 wounds, buddy. We are 6 wounds down. We'll shoot the bow at the spider. 2 hits. Wounding. That's a wound. Wounding. See if we can crit. We can crit. -1 toughness token. It's irrelevant. Boom. End of our turn. Spider's turn now. Okay, well, what we may do at this point, So he performs spawn. Mountain, what's your survival or your disorders? Yeah, you could afford to lose a disorder or two. Monster AI card. Pulverize. That's supposed to go there because I definitely did a wound. How many cards are left in the deck? There's 4, so we know exactly what we'll do. So we'll spend a survival to surge with Doria. She doesn't gain that survival back. As you know, that is just simply to put the Trapo on the bottom of the deck. Done. Done. We'll surge with the Mountain at this flow opportunity. 2 hits. Wound. Critting on Irrelevant. Wounded, that's the legs chopped off. 2 wounds from Devastating. This one, we can crit that. That's not a crit, but it is a wound. Which is 2 wounds. So that is here. She could stand up now. No, that's fine. We're just going to take some disorders on the Mountain, I think. Oh, no, we don't have to. The Mountain's gonna dash. The Mountain's gonna dash. Yara's gonna dash. The Mountain's gonna dash. Everybody's dashing. Such a dashing man. Is he speed 8? So, gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4 and bite. Oh, sorry. He's got to do his pulverize, but he's speed 3. 1, 2, 3. Perform spawn. Doesn't happen. Turn to face away from the target and full move forward. 1, 2, 3. You've had a great time, Spider. You've had a great time in this fight. This guy's just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy moves to here and attacks. Daenerys, evasion 4. 1 hit. Daenerys will dodge the 1 hit. She stands up. We've got 3 wounds to do. Harvest Man's the go. Doria's going to use the Crest Crown. She's going to shuffle this deck. We're going to shuffle this bad boy. Well, I'm going to take your mama out all night. Yeah, show her what it's all about. We get a jacked up moan, cheap champagne. Let the good times all roll out. Cause if the music ain't good, well, it's just too bad. You know I'm gonna tell you out no matter what. That 2's a miss, I think. Yep. Ah, well. 1 hit. It's a devastating attack. It does a wound. 1, 2. We will surge before this reflex triggers with Yara, who has not yet surged, to shoot the Clawhead arrow on a 2+. The Clawhead hits on a perfect hit. Yara gains an insanity thanks to Crazed, and she is strength 9. Assuming this isn't the trap, get lost, Spider. Get absolutely fucked off out of here. Shellacked. That is absolutely shellacked, mate. You can fuck off. Fuck off. Oh, pummeled him. Absolutely pummeled him. Yeah, we definitely need to face someone a little bit tougher than this twitching leg-piled Spider. Yeah, he's good fight when you're not a superpower. Because when you can do that, I mean, most monsters are pretty piss weak. He's a basic node 1 monster, right? So it's just like fighting an antelope or a lion. It's pretty easy to fuck him up at this juncture. So I'll take that though. I'll take that. We needed to have a win, team, because we were probably about to have a loss, maybe. Okay, so she gained a permanent strength. I already did that. She definitely did her Psychovore, so she doesn't die. She loses that. Everyone's fine. We'll return from the showdown. He's irrelevant. Doria didn't swing in anger. Daenerys didn't get fist and tooth. I could have actually, because I gave her armored fist. And I gave her timeless eye. Great. Alright, well, what do we get from this? Not even going to bother getting the main basic resources because it's irrelevant. We will just get the silken nervous system, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfection. 1 hunt XP. And we haven't innovated scarification, so. Managed departing survivors, 1 hunt XP. The mountain, he hasn't retired, I promise you. Return and advance the year. The mountain, he's secretive. He's not going out again. But he's not retired. He's fine. Timeline. Story event Tomb. Part 3. Let's do our settlement event and see if the mountain is going to be murdered just before he would be a brave and wonderful host. I feel a murder coming on. Oh, cracks in the ground. That's just terrible. Everyone's got a lot of heavy gear. All right, well, we're definitely going to be using some rerolls because I don't want to lose all my gear. Yeah. Let's see if we can roll a 6+. We can. We're fine. Cracks in the ground. Nice. +1 to the result of nightmare training. I enjoy that. We might do some nightmare training. We shall do the tomb. The tomb of the Dragon King. Jeez, this is exciting now. Oh, that's such a cool piece of artwork. I love it so much. Boom. Overwork and lack of rest. This lantern here archive all basic resources. If there are fewer than 4 people of the stars in the settlement, there is not. There's about 11. The departing survivors hide, healing all broken severe injuries and gain 2 luck tokens. Add the tomb part 4 to this lantern year, the final lantern year. 2 luck tokens, my goodness. Well, we're going to fuck up someone that we're not even fighting. Fantastic. Back to the settlement. We've got a lot of endeavors. It's not 2, it's not 7, it's 5. It's 2 less than that. Let's put these, we also get to take 1 of our choice from the deck. I don't think there's any that we're really worried about. Let's just take Chitin because it's worth hide and we're short on hide. Into storage we go. Spider Ghoulies. we've got to do Taken too, sorry. I'll just punch these in real quick. Chitin. Spinnerets. Serrated Fangs. Small appendages. Large appendages. Small appendages. Exoskeleton. Thick web silk. Eyeballs. Silken nervous system, which is a rare thing. Okay, so we have Spidicisis, and we also have the other one. What's the other one? Taken. Let's do Taken first. Our brave survivor, I don't even remember who it was. Who was it? It was Olena. Olena, the shining coward of the antelope. We have attempted to rescue her, and we've done a timely rescue. The nominated survivor gains a random disorder. Olena, you gain a random disorder. I'm very proud of you. Olena, you've done well. You've picked up performance anxiety. You don't have 8 courage, but you do have destroyed genitals, so you can't be nominated for that anyway. Well, that's a great one. Let's clear off prey. Cool. Cool. And Spider Sisyphus. Let's do that. Rolling that big old ball head up to the thing. We've got nightmare training. We've got cooking. Yeah, we'd love to get a 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, you just love to see it. Returning survivors gain 1 permanent strength. The strength is just ridiculous. It's off the charts. Yep, you're back now, so. Boom. You are available. Welcome back. Returning survivors gain 1 permanent strength. Can you stop? Daenerys. 1 permanent strength. Doria, 1 permanent strength. The Mountain, 1 permanent strength. Yara, 1 permanent strength. Great, I love it. And we gain the legless ball. So I think we're going to do the following. We're going to use the legless ball to gain us a silk, because we've also got 6 silk here. So that's going to be a total of 7 silk. Yep. So 1. Yep. So we've got a total of 7 silk as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to spend an endeavour to make the silk mill, and that comes from the silk something innovation. What's it called? Silk refining. Build the silk mill. Costs us 2 silk, 1 bone, and 1 organ. Boom. So we'll just spend the 2 silk, 1, 2, the bone, and an organ from the Phoenix, I guess. Spidicules, eyeballs. Great. So we now have the silk mill. What can we manufacture from the silk mill? Tell me, please. Craftable, owned settlement locations. From the silk mill, we can get the bodysuit. Ah, yeah. I like that. I like that a lot. Yes, it's all coming up. It's all coming up, Millhouse. It's all coming up, Millhouse. Here's the silk bodysuit. It's delightful. It is just a damage debuffer that's really, really good. I like it. I like everything about what's happened in this hunt. I feel very, very powerful. I feel like a god among Kingdom Death survivors. Call me the Screaming God. because that's what I am. We're not hunting any more spiders. We've done our spider hunt. I do enjoy the spider hunt. As I said, I think it's a lot of fun. So, but yeah, I don't recommend playing it without, or playing the mission without the antelope unless you're experienced. No antelope is a challenge. You can't use cooking, you can't use some of the really great items like blood paint. You can't ever get the barber surgeon. So yeah, it's a challenge, but I don't mind a challenge. So, all right. Well, we've got our final endeavours to spend. We are going to do a nightmare training on Yara. She gains +1 to this roll, which means she can't possibly die. She's going to spend 3 survival. 1, 2, 3. She's going to roll her nightmare training. That's a 10. She gains the King's Step. Yay. Yay. She's going to do it again. Can't possibly die. We just want to see a 6. Oh, it's a 9. You're a fucking legend, Yara. You're a fucking legend. Well, we can make her a bowmaster now if we want, which would be cool. Man, it's a shame we can't make her a sculptor, because she is actually legitimately awesome. I think John's probably our best bow guy, but if we can make her a bowmaster, she could potentially be better than John. Yeah. Anyway, something to mull over. I don't think there's anything else I need to spend this final one on. Arena to try and get someone a scar, maybe. Let's have a look at Arena. Let's have a look at our people that aren't. Is Doria close with... No, Scar doesn't help her. She needs 9 courage. She needs 2 more courage. Fine. Alright, friends, we're going to call it there. It's been a great hunt. Great couple of showdowns. Hope you've enjoyed. We're 3 lantern years away from the finale against the Dragon King. I'm very excited. I have no idea what happens in that hunt event. I'm looking forward to it, though. And I hope you are also. Catch you in the next lantern year. Big Deno.